UFC remained in Las Vegas, Nevada for the International Fight Week pay-per-view featuring 2 title fights atop of the card. UFC 290 was one of the more stacked events of the year. Well, in this video, we will be talking about some fights that should happen after UFC 290. Volkanovski is a great champion, but there is one challenger on the horizon in undefeated 26-year-old Topuria, who is 6-0 in the UFC. Topuria has proven himself an elite featherweight, and with a lack of other suitable foes, he should get a crack at the crown. This will be a dynamic, high-energy war that will likely go to the full 25 minutes. Frankly, I don't know who would have the advantage in either the striking or grappling, especially since Volkanovski would be 35 by then and Topuria would probably be even better than what he showed against Josh Emmett. Either way, it would be a worthy co-main event or main event of the pay-per-view. A fight on the UFC 290 that went the way it was supposed to go. Yair Rodriguez is big and dynamic and tireless. A real puzzle to solve at 145 pounds, but Alexander Volkanovski is great at solving puzzles. For Rodriguez, despite having faced a good chunk of elite already, there are several big fights that would make a whole bunch of sense for the 30-year-old to land on next. Bouts against Arnold Allen or Calvin Kattar would both be strong options. Given Kattar is coming off 2 losses and a knee injury, I'll say that Allen vs Rodriguez is a great fight to make. Just the kind of matchup to give Allen a path to contender status again and keep Rodriguez right in the hunt. Allen vs Rodriguez is a great top-ranked featherweight battle. What a performance from Alexandre Pantoja. He stole the momentum from the jump, blitzing Moreno out of the gate. It's honestly a credit to Moreno's toughness that he survived that opening round to come back and win the second one. It's also a testament to Pantoja's heart and will that when the momentum was going against him, he dug deep time and time again. It's also too bad that Moreno and Pantoja have such a great history together. This fight was epic and Pantoja won via split decision. Even one judge gave Moreno 4-1 in their 5 rounds battle. So what do you think about giving them one last chance inside the octagon? This is the most natural fight to make in the world, with Adesanya entering the cage after Duplessis' victory to scream of racial slurs at the South African. Duplessis has clearly gotten under the UFC middleweight champion's skin and is also the clear top contender, having just knocked out number 1 contender Robert Whittaker. This will likely be the main event of the pay-per-view card sooner rather than later, possibly in Sydney, and could be an explosive contest. Many might not give Duplessis much chance, but as he showed against Whittaker, that would be a great mistake. Whittaker suffered a shocking defeat, but at 32, he is far from finished. Why not a bounce-back fight against top 10 contender and highly active Strickland? The winner will put themselves back in the title conversation, while the loser will remain in the top 10. Furthermore, this will likely be a striking battle between 2 highly technical martial artists. I'm especially interested since they also possess 2 of the better jabs in mixed martial arts. Dan Hooker fought really well last night. He nearly finished him, instead riding out top position for the decision win. Hooker might not be the best lightweight in the world, but he proved here that he's still an elite lightweight despite some rough losses in the last couple of years. Moicano have been calling out Hooker for so long, and after the fight, he tweeted that Hooker will be an easy work for him. Moicano stands at number 13 in the division, while Hooker will be at number 11 after beating Jalen Turner. Whoever wins that fight will surely get the top 10 ranked contender next. Nickal is not just a wrestler. Sure, his opponent Valentin Woodburn was a short notice replacement. On its own, this win does not mean much. However, the fluidity and distance management Nickal demonstrated was great. He was meant to fight Gore in this event, so why not just rebook this fight as soon as possible? Nickal is now 2-0 in the UFC, while Gore is also in the winning column. Plus, Nickal needs just one more win to get a top 15 contender next. If he surpasses that test too, UFC would love to give him a ranked contender. That's all folks. If you have some other fights in your mind that should happen after UFC 290, please let me know in the comment section. And if you like the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick with the channel.